Hello everyone, I'm Crystal McCreary and I'm back with a gentle chair-based yoga sequence. Something that is helpful, particularly if you have been sitting a lot and you have to sit. Like I know next week I will be going back to teaching and my school has an online learning platform, and so I will be spending many hours at a time in front of a laptop connecting with my students and teaching them our health content, but I'll be sitting, and so I know that they will, and so we will need movement breaks. So this is a practice that is great for people, one, with limited mobility because they're confined to a chair, or also just because they might not be able to do a mat-based practice where you're getting up and down off the ground on a regular basis. So first things first, have a chair. In an ideal world, you'll have a chair with a harder seat and a back that has two corners like that. If you don't have that, we can modify, but that hopefully you'll have like a folding chair would do perfectly fine. Once you find your chair, sit up nice and tall and go ahead and close your eyes. For today, take one hand to your belly and we'll just take a few moments to connect with the breath. You can use the anchor breath practice. That was the first video I did. And so taking this moment to watch your breath from the beginning of your inhale all the way to the end of your exhale. So you can direct your attention to what's happening right here and right now in your body. And breath is one of the best ways we have to do that. And we start this way, one, to just get a sense of how we're doing, right? It's almost like a temperature check. And then when you're ready, gently open your eyes. Interlace your fingers, and then press your palms forward. Squeeze your arms straight. As you inhale, stretch your arms up and get really long through the inner part of the elbow, through your waist, maybe pull the navel in a little bit. Good. And then on your exhale, release the arms back down, but keep your spine tall. Good. Again, inhale, stretch the arms up. And as you exhale, release the arms down, but stay tall. Again, inhale. And exhale, release your arms down. Last time, inhale, reach the arms up. And exhale, bring the arms down. Good, now this time lift your elbows up like you're doing robot arms. And on your inhale, open the elbows out wide, squeeze your shoulder blades towards each other and feel that opening across the hearts. As you exhale, squeeze the elbows back together. Good, again, inhale, open the arms, stretching across the heart. As you exhale, squeeze the elbows together. Good, last time, inhale, open the elbows wide, squeeze those shoulders, and then take your hands behind you and see if you can grab the back of your chair. So I like to grab the very top of my chair. I feel like it helps me open my chest the most. And then I scoot my tail towards the edge of the chair, so it's almost like I'm using my arms to catch me before I fall. So the arms are ideally straight. And then from here, just tuck the chin a little bit, squeeze your shoulders and shoulder blades towards each other, and then take a full breath in across the chest and a full breath out. Good, one more like that. And out. Good, then very gently release your arms. And then try to keep that nice open heart and tall spine. And we'll take this into a chair sun salute. So inhale, stretch your arms up. As you exhale, take your right hand down to the chair and stretch up and over to the right. You can use the hand on the leg of the chair to create some resistance. Keep the opposite hip rooted into your seat. Inhale, palms touch, maybe look up. As you exhale, stretch the other way. Inhale, palms touch. As you exhale, fold forward over your legs and touch your toes around your back and really let the head drop. Inhale, take your hands to your knees, arch the spine up, and look up. As you exhale, round the back and tuck the chin, touch the toes. Inhale, stretch up. As you exhale, bring both hands to the heart and pause. Find that nice tall seat. Notice how you feel. And then release the arms. Again, inhale, stretch the arms up. As you exhale, take the right opposite hand. So this time, take the left hand down, stretch up and over to the left. Inhale. Exhale to the right. Inhale. Exhale, fold forward over the legs, touch the toes. Inhale, arch the spine up, look up. Exhale, re-round the back. Inhale, reach the arms up, get long. And exhale, bring the palms to the heart. Good, 2 more. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, stretch right. Inhale. Exhale, stretch left. Inhale. Exhale, fold over the legs, touch the toes. Inhale, arch the spine up. Exhale, refold. Inhale, reach up, look up. Exhale, palms touch at the hearts. Last time, inhale. Exhale to the left. Inhale. Exhale to the right. Inhale. Exhale, fold, touch the toes. Inhale, arch up, look up. Exhale, round the back. Inhale, reach up, look up. Exhale, bring the hands to the heart, pause, close your eyes. And notice how you feel now. Good. Now, turn your body in your chair all the way to the right. And then come towards the edge of that chair again. On your inhale, reach the arms up, just like we did earlier when the hands were interlaced, but use the strength of the arms all by themselves to reach long through the spine. And then as you exhale, take the hands to the top 2 corners of the back of the chair, and then start to twist your spine a little more towards the chair. Inhale, lengthen up. Exhale, pull your navel in, and then twist a little bit more. Again, inhale, grow tall. As you exhale, twist a little bit more. Good. Inhale, de-rotate. And then we're gonna lean back in the chair. You can take your hands behind you to start, but lean back as if you're reclining. Like you wanna make this chair a recliner, okay? And just notice what's turning on to hold you here. Yeah, so notice your abdominals. If you don't feel them, then lift up your hands and reach them forward. Do a no-handed reclining chair, okay? So this is a modification of a boat pose. All right, so this might be plenty. You might feel your abdominals turning on to support your low back. Plenty. But if you want a little more, you might pick one leg up. And then set that down. Pick the other leg up. Set that down. You might pick both legs up if you're feeling frisky, and balance on your tail. Pulling that navel towards the spine and lifting the heart up towards the sky. Take one more breath wherever you are. Hands can still be down on that chair to support you. And then inhale, release the feet, release the hands, and pause. Whew. Notice how that feels, right? How it feels just to let your body engage its muscles, right? All of them. Good, now turn to the left. And we'll start that twist to the left. So inhale, stretch the arms up. As you exhale, take the hands to the top of the back of the chair. Inhale, grow a little taller. As you exhale, twist a little deeper. Inhale, lengthen up. And exhale, rotate a little more. Oh, this feels so good. Inhale, grow tall. And exhale, de-rotate. All right, now come back to face forward, and then zip your legs together. Zip them all the way together. And then start to lift your tail off the chair, like you're still sitting in the chair, but without its supports. And then reach your arms up. So we're doing a pose called fierce pose. It's also known as chair pose. And we're gonna hang out here for about 4 more breaths if you can. Okay, if you need to lift up out of it to reduce some of the sensation in the thighs, do that. But just note that you're doing the good work of getting your heart rate up as those big muscles in your legs contract. So when you've been cooped up all day, this is a really nice one to just turn on your muscles and support them to do what they're meant to do to help you discharge stress in particular. Take 1 more breath. Good, and then slowly take yourself back to your seat, and then take 1 hand to the heart, 1 hand to the belly, and check in. Can you feel any changes in your heart rate? Any changes in the pace of your breath, the depth of your breath? And gently lift or open your eyes, and then interlace your hands again, fingers again, but take them behind you this time. And then take the hands that are sort of like an interlaced fist now outside the right side of your waist. Okay, for some of us, when we do this, that right shoulder will lift up towards the ear. See if you can lower it down so there's this really nice, easy feeling in the neck, and the heart is nice and wide because of this bind that you're creating. You might try to squeeze the elbows a little bit more towards each other, but it's not required. And then let your right ear drop to the right shoulder, and just take a couple breaths right along the left side of the neck. And then from here, I want you to imagine there's a little Sharpie that's poking out of your chin. And very slowly, I'd like you to tilt your head down and take the Sharpie and imagine that it could just draw a line to trace your collarbone. Just trying to trace your collarbone with your chin. And go nice and slow. At some point, you might touch into a tender part of the neck. And then allow your chin to come right to the center and just pause there and just let your whole head drop. Let all your worries, just let them drop forward and down. Let them go. And then very gently lift your head up. And then release your hands, open your arms out wide, and then just rotate the palms up and down. And notice how that relieves any weird sensation in the shoulders. Good, and then from here, we're gonna do the same thing to the second side. So interlace the fingers, maybe take the opposite thumb on top that you had just a moment ago, and then take your hands outside the left side of your waist. And again, let the the left shoulder drop, right? So we're not doing this scrunching and creating tension on the opposite side of the neck, right? So we just want to let everything get soft, and then see if you can gently squeeze those elbows towards each other, just the tiniest little bit. Yeah, good. And then from here, you're just going to drop that left ear to the left shoulder and breathe. And then very slowly turn your head, go nice and slow. And with that imaginary Sharpie, just trace the collarbone. Draw that line along the collarbone. Go, oof, right here. That's my spot. And when you get to a tender place in the tissues, just take an extra full deep breath into that tissue. And then slowly let your head drop to the center. Go nice and slow. There's no hurry. And see if you can leave whatever unnecessary mental jibber jabber was in your brain. See if you can just leave it on the ground as you lift your head up. So you're worry free. And from here, just release your hands. Yep, and take your hands to your thighs. Good, and then bring your palms together and try to create some heat between your hands here. So really rub your hands pretty quickly, create some friction. Good, and then once you have that friction, take your hands and just give ourselves a gentle massage to the neck. Maybe the trapezius, maybe the shoulders. But take a moment and consider, like, what parts of you are tender right now. I know for myself, my low back is often tender, so I'm going to massage my low back here. Good, and then release your hands. Take one hand to the belly and we'll find our anchor breath one last time for just about a minute. And again, your hand might come off the belly if you get distracted, but re-anchor it right into the center of the belly or your heart, maybe your nose, wherever your anchor spot is. And we'll just take a minute to steady ourselves with the tool of our breath. And gently release your hand to your thigh and open your eyes. Thank you so much. I hope you feel better. And again, just note that this is a chair-based practice, but it still has a lot, it packs a lot of punch. As you probably already noticed, you feel different. So I hope it's useful to you, particular during these quarantine times. If you have any questions, feel free to ask or comment in the comments. And thank you. Thank you for taking care of you. Have a great one.